Cine
Pals. What is going on, everybody? I'm Jaby Koay, joined by Michael Boos.
Hello, hello.
The Boos is getting loose.
Yes, indeed.
Up in here, and we're watching The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, episode 20, 21, and 22. The first one is called Nice Lady. That's what I like to say about everybody in the comments. I don't know, man. I'm just trying to find...
This is incorrigible. Oh, my God.
I'm working here. I'm trying.
You encourage them, they encourage you, and then it's a whole spiral.
Oh, okay. I thought you were clowning me.
No.
Okay. So if you guys want to watch along with us without any cuts or interruptions, head over to our Patreon page, patreon.com/cinejump or cinejump.com. Both URLs will get you there all the same. You will need your own access to the show. We are watching through Max, the formerly known as HBO Max, so you can open it up, the episodes side by side with our reaction. We'll give you a 3, 2, 1 countdown sync, and it's like you're watching it with two of your favorite pals from the internet. All right, here we go. By the way, I know not everybody in the comments is a lady. I was trying to make a joke. You never know what's going to work. You try, you see, you shoot your shot. You don't know, you know? You only miss out on the opportunities you don't try to do.
You don't take.
Here we go.
Look at them studiously doing their homework.
Oh, he's
Vacuuming up the eraser shavings.
she's just going to drive him nuts. You must be stopped.
Just wait for her to be done.
163? Oh, this whole page is wrong.
I will break your pencil.
I'm sorry, Miss Ashley, but I am trying to keep this place tidy. Lord Fowler and his daughter, Lady Penelope.
Lord Fowler?
Well, why are you so nervous about
Almost
it?
sounds like Lord Farquaad.
Lord
Yeah.
Fowler gave me my first job as a full-fledged butler.
Oh.
He is one of the most important men in Britain.
Well, I wouldn't want to embarrass you. British people have really good manners.
Ashley, to be intimidated by the British. I thought they were superior in taste, style, and breeding. And then I saw Benny Hill.
Master Carlton, first of all, I like Benny Hill.
Let's get one thing straight.
Yeah. Shut your mouth.
During his stay, I want all of you children to maintain an air of quiet dignity.
You are meant to be seen now. Oh, well.
Hey, the moment he
So much
says
for
it.
that.
Jeffrey Mom!
You got to lower your expectations,
Yeah,
my dude.
right. Maybe quiet.
Precisely what cannot
You either get
happen
dignity
when
or quiet.
arrives.
Yo, G, what's my name? The Prince, right?
That is not your name.
Hey, check it out. You be the English dude.
Pleased to meet you, William.
And I am honored to meet you, Lord Fowler.
Nice.
The whole thing about the English manners and all that stuff, having spent some time around some English person who will not be named.
Oh.
Not that,
Yeah, no.
Not that English people are a monolith, but, there's a vibe. I find that, there's a lot of, what do you call it? Posturing,
Baloney.
It's like, okay.
A lot of hot air, you might say.
I'm trying to find the nice way to put it. It has the costume of being polite, but underneath that costume is like, I kind of hate your guts, and this is how I'm like poking you. This is how I'm attacking you.
It's the English passive aggression
Yes,
for me.
passive aggressive is the best way to phrase it.
But that's the wild thing is it's not everybody, right? Like
Absolutely
it's the
everybody.
posh British people, and then you've got football hoodlums.
Sure.
There's a cross section of people that exist in England, but I get what you're saying.
It's like a Char will act like she's being nice. I'm like, you're not being nice. You're kind of like attacking me right now. I feel threatened.
Beautiful American woman.
She's not having it.
What you thinking you're up to, boy?
Oh, damn.
Ziggy Marley's in concert next weekend, and I was wondering maybe I could use the car?
Well, where's the concert gonna be?
Just around the corner.
Around the corner,
Around the corner.
Nevada.
quote unquote.
Just a stone's throw away.
Yeah, right? Hop, skip, and a jump.
Uncle Phil, man! You are generous, fair-minded, and very, very sexy.
Well, you've already gotten your allowance.
For that, I am very thankful, man.
What else could you want?
Ziggy Marley concert in Nevada.
Oh, that's an easy one. No.
Oh, come on, Uncle Phil, why not?
Because every time you take that
'Cause
car
it's a
to
drive to
concert, something
Nevada.
happens to it.
Like what?
A mysterious dent, a broken taillight, a mural of Nia Peoples painted on the side.
At one point, you guys got arrested.
Where do you guys that was on the car when I got in it?
You're not responsible enough to drive to a concert in Nevada.
You're barely responsible to drive to a concert in Beverly Hills.
If in this next week I can prove to you that I'm responsible, will you let me go?
How do you prove that?
Yeah.
That's Lord Fowler.
Second time.
Throws it into the fireplace.
Lord Fowler.
Watch he's gonna be in love with.
Yeah.
One of those is gonna be in love with Will.
Oh, I thought Lady was gonna be wife.
How was your flight?
Oh, it was a bit choppy and quite long. The food was horrid and, the movie was a dreadful bore. I wouldn't want to make that journey too often.
No, I should think not.
There you see, yeah, you're exactly right. It's the posh niceness of saying it that sounds polite, but
Philip, why are you talking like that?
Like what?
he started it.
Like what?
Oh, he broke it.
Whenever you're around an English person, you slip right into it. The first 3 months Jeffrey was here, I could barely understand you.
Sir, madam, care to join us for tea?
Right away.
Righto.
Wow, it must be great being a lady. I mean, spending all your time shopping, going to lunch with your friends, and just sitting around being waited on hand and foot.
Yeah, you have no idea what
Yeah,
that's like.
no, you have no idea what that's like.
Actually, I go to a small convent school and the nuns work us very hard.
Oh.
Well, we're looking forward to taking you to dinner tonight.
Oh, splendid. Dinner will be a perfect time for me to bring you all up to date on the new bills pending before Parliament.
Ah.
That sounds exciting.
I'll go into greater details at dinner.
I'm actually genuinely fascinated by maritime legislation.
Mr. and Mrs. Banks, I hope I'm not being terribly rude, but I was really counting on seeing the opera tonight.
Oh, but my dear, I don't want you going out alone in a strange city.
Will
Oh,
go.
if only there was someone to escort
An
her.
escort? You mean a responsible escort? Young man who could take Lady Penelope out tonight and return her home safe and sound. The same type of young man who could be trusted
To drive a car to Nevada.
concert in Nevada.
Well, I suppose so.
When you put it like that.
Yeah.
Okay, Will. You may take Lady Penelope to the opera.
Opera? I thought she said Oprah.
Common misunderstanding, right?
Yep.
Give it, goobers. Raising
You know what? Honestly,
are you doing?
with how long operas are,
Packing.
probably for the
Where
best.
do you think you're going?
to the opera. Did you see what I did with my spitball straw?
Now, you just listen to me, you irresponsible vagabond.
Oh.
I want you on your best behavior tonight. No, let me revise that. I want you on a normal person's...
Ooh, Mr. Belvesnare.
The Belvesnare.
The whole point of tonight is to prove that I'm responsible. I mean, how
All
hard
that
is it?
being said,
Take her to the opera, cop a few Z's, bring her back home. This weekend, I'm with Ziggy.
fair enough.
I just hope you recognize the seriousness of the task at hand.
Gee, why are you tripping? She's just a girl.
Just a girl.
She is a lady.
Here we go.
If 895 members of the royal family instantly died, she would be the next Queen of England.
895.
It could happen.
Yeah.
Now, where does that put me?
In the presence of the 896th person in line for the throne.
There's a whole Kiefer Sutherland TV show about
Yeah,
that.
exactly.
Father, have a lovely time at dinner.
Thank you, my dear. And I hope you enjoy the opera.
Oh, I shall, Father. I always find the opera so uplifting. Goodbye, Jeffrey.
The moment he leaves, she's going to be like, we're not going to the opera. Are you kidding me? All right, here comes the heel turn.
Your buzzard'd never leave. Will, got a smoke?
Oh, my God.
His face.
Excuse me?
A cigarette. I've been dying for one all day.
Taking the hair out.
No, I don't have any cigarettes. I don't smoke, and you shouldn't either. It's bad for you.
Oh, sod off, Mother.
Sawed off.
Hey, don't nobody call me a mother nothing. And what's up with you? You Dr. Jekyll and Patty Duke?
Essentially, it's tough being a royal.
Wanker. I only put on that
Goodness.
innocent schoolgirl routine for the old man.
Routine. You've been lying to the Lord?
The Lord.
Whenever we go to the city, I tell my father that I'm dying to go to the opera, knowing full well that he detests it. That way, I can hit the clubs. And I thought we'd go downtown to the meat hall.
Ooh.
That's the roughest bar in L.A.
Super, that's what Lady Cecily told me. Let's go.
So
She's like,
excited.
sounds like my kind of place.
Yeah, exactly.
I need to find a
They
ruffian.
put me in charge of you, so you can just shake your royal booty on up them steps.
Well, you can't boss me around. You're not a nun.
See, hold on.
I have goals.
Yeah.
See, I'm a plainclothes nun.
A plainclothes nun.
Oh, Pooh, I hate you. You just ruined my whole night. You ruined everything.
And this babysitting thing is easy.
She's gonna run out. You kidding me? Called it.
What car did she get?
The car.
Lady, come back with my car!
Oh yeah, his car.
The car he's taking to Nevada. Well, at least he knew where she was going.
The moment he goes in, there's a fight going
Yeah,
down.
never fails.
Yo, man, should I get the bouncer?
I am the bouncer.
Oh.
Follow the red queen. Keep your eyes on the red.
Oh no.
10 will get you 20. Who saw it? Come on, boys. Don't be shy. 10 will get you 20.
She's hustling them. She's hustling them.
Well,
His face.
I'm glad you could make it. Feel lucky. 10 will get you 20.
No way, look, we out of here.
Oh God.
Get it.
Look where you're surrounded,
Yeah, I think I saw that guy on Unsolved Mysteries.
dude. That was
She screams once, and every dude in here is like,
yeah, exactly. Oh.
Oh, I'm mad about this. Don't dance with me, Will.
I'm not dancing with you.
Loosen up, Toots. Come on.
This song was in Power Rangers the movie.
that's why she loves it.
Early concert on the line. Let's go.
Can't touch this.
No, not on the. Oh God. Them just chanting "Go Lady."
Go lady.
Hey, punk, you're dancing with my woman.
What?
No, you got it all wrong. I'm not dancing with her. I'm trying to get her to go home with me.
There's a difference.
Yep.
To her.
Oh God, you just picked him up.
Man, what are you, crazy? Back up! Back up!
The Philly came out. He's like feeling. Oh nope, never mind.
The way his head whips was great.
That's how you get a quick case of whiplash.
Brings us up to
Oh, God.
1907.
Oh God.
Which in maritime law circles has come to be known as the Year of the Trout.
Oh God.
Saw that sweater first.
Jeffrey's still engaged with the story.
Oh yeah, Jeffrey's like, this is riveting, Lord.
Wasn't there quite a row in the House of Lords in 1912 when they repealed the tuna laws?
Oh, Jeffrey, that's a very long story.
And he's gonna go.
It all began...
Yeah.
Before you continue, would anyone care for anything?
A lobotomy.
That can be arranged.
So anyway, as I was saying,
Why would he get him started on a new story?
on a very interesting article on the
Jeffrey.
tuna, which Jeffrey does next. I believe
Wouldn't that make
Jeffrey
you
is
turn around?
unfazed.
That would make me turn around. All of those sounds would make me look.
He knows it's him. Uncle Phil sings. He's like, what is happening right now?
How does Uncle Phil and Aunt Viv? There we go.
Jeffrey is a man who is focused on his work.
D.E. Chesterton? Yes. So
Excuse me.
Rudolph Tetherberry?
Uncle Phil looks like he's slowly dying.
Yeah, he's like melting into the chair.
Lady Penelope at the opera.
Opera? Gee, she's never seen an opera in her life. Gee, I'm telling you, G, she's been fronting the whole time.
How dare you besmirch the reputation of a British lady?
No, you need to believe me.
Gee,
This one
the
time.
lady is a tramp.
Dang.
Damn.
Dang.
Gee, she's
Jeffrey's ready to hit him.
snuck up to the roughest bar in town. And then she hooked up with a human Godzilla.
Master William, are you telling me the truth?
Cross
Swear
my
on a
heart
stack
and
of
hope
TV
to die.
guns.
His face.
He's like, oh my
We
God.
don't bring her home safe and sound. Lord Fowler will never forgive me. Your uncle will lose faith in me.
Oh.
And my career will be ruined.
Can we try to keep this in perspective here, G? I'm not gonna get to see Ziggy.
Oh, God forbid.
We must go to that bar and bring her back.
All right.
I want to watch Jeffrey box.
Shame on Lady Penelope. When she was a little girl, I always told her there is no excuse for lying.
You guys are being really loud.
My lord, I'm afraid I have some bad news. My cousin Roddy has just been suddenly struck with malaria.
He's lying.
I must go to quarantine immediately.
Uncle Phil's like, that's the most interesting thing that's happened in hours.
This is a rough crowd. You gotta watch what you say around
They
here.
look so out of place.
Right?
Thank you.
What do you mean?
Oh my God, it's the
thank
same
you?
two people.
Did you hear what he said?
Yeah, what do you mean, thank you?
That's the guy that Lady P was dancing with.
But where's Lady Penelope?
He could be hiding her in his fist.
I shall have to have a word with him.
Oh boy.
Careful, G.
Not to worry, I know how to handle his sort.
Oh boy.
What are you gonna do?
What have you done with Lady Penelope, you knuckle-dragging swine?
In New York City.
She's gone.
Oh, poor guy.
She said she wanted to go for a ride, so I took her to the parking lot and put her on my bike.
And she took off.
Turned around to spit, and the next thing I know, she took off on my Harley.
Oh, no.
That's grand theft.
Yeah, right?
G, we better keep looking.
Nonsense, the man's a liar. Tell us what you've done with Lady Penelope, or I shall be forced to thrash you.
Jeffrey, maybe we move on.
G, you saw what he did to Tokyo.
Human Godzilla.
Don't worry, Master William. In my youth, I was quite a Greco-Roman wrestler.
Oh my God.
He jumped. Damn.
He got the height. Well, so much for that.
I mean, he had hops on that.
To which the king replied, "And you, sir, are fat."
Oh no.
Actually, that story's entertaining. I'd want to hear it.
Mommy?
Oh, God bless you, sweetheart.
Is it bedtime?
Baby.
I can't sleep.
Just sit around here for a little while.
I'll take you up, baby.
You're not going anywhere, woman.
Don't leave me alone with him.
How are we gonna tell Lord Fowler we lost his daughter?
I'll break the news, Master William.
No, boy, fix your shirt.
You have your whole life ahead of you. It's best I bear the brunt of the punishment.
You got a point there. Good luck.
Thanks for the support.
Free, how's your cousin Roddy?
I regret to tell you I have no cousin Roddy.
Damn malaria.
Excellent takeaway.
What I'm about to tell you is very difficult to say.
Oh, his bow ties
Jeffrey,
sideways.
it's not more gambling debts, is it?
What?
Thought we had that productive chat.
Sir, it is...
We got to hear more about Jeffrey's
Oh wait, we know
backstory.
Jeffrey likes gambling. He was wagering with Jazz.
I can't let you go out like this, man. This is all my fault. Tonight, my plan was to take her to the opera and return her home safe and sound. Lady Penelope had other plans, and it just didn't work out like that.
Hello, all. I had a smashing time tonight.
Ah, my dear.
Everything's normal.
The most wonderful opera I've ever seen.
Well, why wasn't Will with you?
Oh, but he was.
Oh.
But around the third act, I could see Will was starting to fade, so I told the poor dear to go on home. He left me with more than enough cab fare. Thank you so much, Will.
You're welcome.
You're good.
You're good.
An evening of opera. I can't imagine anything more boring.
I can.
I can.
Yeah, right?
Jeffrey, I'm surprised at you getting all hot and bothered just because the boy ducked out a bit early. It's nothing compared with your old exploits.
Oh my God, tell us more, tell us more.
I seem to recall a time that you were caught in the gazebo after that randy game of strip.
I feel like we need a whole prequel
Yeah,
show
right?
on
On
Jeffrey.
Jeffrey.
Stories for one evening.
No, we need to know about strip croquet.
No, it's late. Perhaps next visit.
No, now we've earned it.
Give us the good story.
Next time I'm in town, we'll have to go to the ballet.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
Sure.
Well, Will, you certainly proved that you're responsible.
Yeah, something like that.
You took Lady Penelope out and you brought her back without a hair out of place, just like you promised.
What does he know?
Where's the car?
So I guess you can use the car next weekend after all.
Where's the car?
Just one thing,
God, here
Will,
we go.
out of curiosity. Since that explanation that Lady Penelope rattled off was obviously a complete crock, what really did happen tonight?
Should sit down. It's going to be a long story, Uncle Phil.
Oh, no, never mind.
No more stories.
Hey, I forget I asked.
Enjoy the concert.
Yeah, have fun.
Ah, that's cute.
That was adorable. Yeah, I agree. I want more Jeffrey backstory, but I think we're only going to get it in bits and nuggets because that's what makes it entertaining, you know? I think to a certain degree, he's one of those characters where you want his backstory, but the moment you actually get the backstory, it's never going to live up to what you've created mentally.
I would rather face those consequences. I would rather know firsthand experience. Oh yeah, we don't need this because it sounds so profoundly interesting.
Yeah,
it sounds like he had a whole. Oh gosh, what's the? Please, sir, may I have some more? What's that?
Oliver Twist.
Oliver Twist. He's got a whole Oliver Twist backstory to him. How did he end up being the prestigious butler that he is, I gotta know. Like, he's got an interesting backstory that's just kind of like kept on the down low the entire show. I don't know. I don't think we ever get more than that.
I don't think so, but again, haven't watched the entire show, so maybe we get a whole episode where Jeffrey's tragic, heroic, cavalier backstory comes to light, all told through flashback.
Oh, God, I feel like we need that show now. It feels so sad that we didn't get it. I wonder, like, I haven't seen the new Fresh Prince show, but it does make me wonder what would have been the better opportunity. Between whatever that is. I have no idea what it's about. Between whatever that is and then Jeffrey's backstory. Because they keep hinting at it. They keep giving us, like, all these, like, mysterious things.
Well, that's half the fun, is the hinting, I think. Again, I think there's a certain degree of, like, desiring what we're missing goes a long way to creating the interest in the backstory.
Right. This is actually an episode I did remember.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And so I had to hold my tongue a lot while watching it. I'm like, oh gosh, okay, I remember this one too well. Because it's like one of those weird things, like, the Star Wars ride at Disneyland?
Yes.
It's supposed to like cycle through different kinds of things. I saw the same ride at least 4 times. You know what I'm saying? And so this is one of the episodes I happened to see on TV multiple times. The other ones I missed somehow, but this one kept coming up. I don't know how the programming works on TV. I mean, this must be one of the more popular ones.
You inevitably, it must be one of the more popular ones, or like there's a weird timey-wimey thing where you always end up watching when specific reruns are on. It's weird. I'm sure I've run into the similar timing for like Family Matters or stuff like that. There's just like a few episodes that like you've seen multiple times just because they're always on when you happen to be scrolling through whatever you're watching.
When he was telling his boring story, he was talking about how the two, I don't know, royal people were going back and forth trading insults with each other for a long time.
Winston Churchill and the King?
Yeah, I fully believe whatever that is, because I've seen it firsthand. I saw 2 English people get into kind of be described as a scuffle on
a row, as they call it.
On the tube, right? And one bumped into the other by accident, and it looked like a fight was about to go down, and they kept trading insults with each other. You touch me, no, you touch me first, no, you touch me, and like they kept going back and forth, and I was just like on the edge of my seat.
Bring it on, come on,
ready to see a fight. And then eventually they just sort of sauntered off a little, and I'm like, what? But there's so much buildup. You ever go to the gym and you see guys like ready to like pump iron and they do one and then leave? I'm like, what was that for? Honestly.
A lot of hype.
Just
a lot of hype and nothing else.
Stop making so much goddamn noise. Yeah, I fully believe that.
No, I buy it. You know, the British and their prim and proper everything, especially like the posh, stately society Brits.
Yeah.
You know, it's a whole lot of posturing and not much else.
I like the biker gang. The biker bar. The biker bar. I thought that was cool. I mean, we talked over a little bit, but I thought it was a clever setup.
You gotta watch what you say here.
Will goes, you gotta watch what you're saying here. What do you mean, thank you? I mean,
I just got so distracted that it was the same 2 dudes fighting. It's like, oh man, you already kicked this guy out. He beat the bouncer up, and now we're back to beating each other up again. But it is a really, really good like spike down joke. What do you mean, thank you?
It kind of reminds me very vaguely of something I read in the driver's handbook. I tried finding this online, and I couldn't find it.
This was not where I was expecting this to go.
But in the driver's handbook, it tells you to just like not really look at other drivers. And it said even a friendly smile can be interpreted the wrong way. And I thought that was so funny that was in the book. I wanted to test it and just smile at another driver and just see what happens.
See what happens?
Yeah.
Just like pull up to a red light, look at somebody like, hey.
Yeah, exactly.
And they're just like, that guy smiled at me.
Just outraged.
Do something stupid.
What do you mean, thank you?
Get out of the car, like, roll your window down. Roll your window down.
Yeah.
Where do you get off smiling at me? It's like, whoa, dude, calm down.
We look different because this is an insert. Because I wanted Michael to see this. I thought he'd get a kick out of it. I saw some of it. It's just being dropped randomly into one of our Fresh Prince reactions.
Love it.
Here we go.
This is the worst one right here. This is it.
Wait, he's acknowledging?
Yeah.
That's awful.
You used to know the entire script.
Yes, no, that was the thing. I was learning the entire script. And in the middle of a scene, Karyn just said, "Stop it!" I didn't know I was doing that.
Oh my God.
Terrible.
It was only the first season, though.
Oh, and then he stops?
There's
okay.
no reason we were successful. There's no reason we should have been successful.
We shouldn't have been brought back for a second season.
Mom said... And Dad said that.
It was 6 episodes.
Oh my
before
God.
Somebody told me. I think Don Cheadle was the 6th episode. I think that was the one.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
bad, and they were like, "Okay, we have to stop." And they literally had to go and show me what I was doing. So the next couple episodes, I'll do my lines and be like,
keep your mouth shut.
You never
Tragedy.
acted before. Was that first?
No.
Was the first?
"Yeah, first."
Really?
And here we are.
Not bad.
And here we are. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Aww. That's cute.
Adorable.
Where are they at? That's cute. Yeah, I thought you'd get a kick out of that.
That's hysterical.
Yeah.
I'm glad someone told him.
Yeah.
I was like, oh man, is this gonna be something I'm gonna be watching the entire show?
Mm-hmm.
Like, obviously he got better at it because he's not doing that to like in the films and things that he's in nowadays.
Mm-hmm.
But that's wild. Well, I'm glad he knew.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it wasn't just something that he's like, oh man, I can't believe I did that.
Yeah.
That's hysterical.
I would love it if HBO would keep up the Fresh Prince reunion so we could watch that after we're done with the show. But anyway, back to the reaction.
Are you guys just gonna watch TV all day?
Yes, it's
Come on,
the
Ash, it's
football
for school.
game. For school?
Our spokesmodel winner is Brandy.
Yes! Look, I know you two haven't had dates
Oh.
in a while, but how desperate can you get?
You tell him.
Well, I know how desperate I can get. How about you, girl?
Sky's the limit.
Sky's the limit.
I better go lock up my Barbies.
What?
Yikes.
Damn.
I don't know, Carl, man. It sure has been a long time since I had a girl.
Tell me about it.
A whole 21 episodes.
Yeah, man. Something about how them fat ankles roll over them squeaky white shoes.
Oh no.
Get ready for dinner? This girl's gonna be here any minute.
Girl?
Yeah, immediately drooling.
Kayla Samuels. She's a scholarship student and she has so much potential. She just needs to be pointed in the right direction.
Oh.
She like,
Oh, she's a lovely girl.
Red flag.
Yeah, her definition of lovely is
As soon as
different.
mom approves.
Mom's speaking in the secret code of mothers everywhere. When she says lovely girl, that means get out the milk bones.
Damn.
Please, I'm just looking out for her and I want you and Will to make her feel welcome.
nah, we will, Amber.
Besides, she's a darling girl with a nice personality.
Uh-oh, I know that one.
What one?
Yeah, nice personality means she protected by Greenpeace.
Damn.
What I meant was Kayla's a very interesting girl. She was a National Merit Scholar, captain of the math team,
Yeah.
and president of her high school's French club.
You know what's funny? That would actually intrigue me.
We wouldn't have nothing to talk about. I'm not that good at math, and I don't speak no French.
Miss Kayla.
Here we go. Here we go.
She gorgeous.
Oh!
Parlez-vous français?
Voulez-vous coucher avec moi?
Hey, she didn't seem at all repulsed by that.
So, Kayla.
More
I understand you're
sherry.
from New York.
That's right.
Oh, I love New York. Fifth Avenue, the Plaza Hotel, Trump
Those
Tower.
aren't my. Ooh.
Whereabouts are you from?
Aren't my places.
Oh.
Yep, immediately like, oh.
Kayla was valedictorian of her high school.
Well, then we have a lot in common. We're both honor students.
But we have...
Now they're fighting for her. After all
I'm from the
that.
city.
Dinner, sir. Thank you, Jeffrey.
So, who's that English dude?
That's the butler.
He's down with my posse. You know, he cuts a nice fade, so I keep him around.
Ha!
Well, don't that make you large?
Oh, she didn't like
She
that.
doesn't like the rich boys.
Well, what are you trying to do?
When you grow up, Carlton, we'll have to have that little time.
Make me laugh. You won't get to first base with her. To borrow a phrase from your street lingo, she just hit you with a pretty hard disc.
Disc. Almost stuck the landing, Carlton.
Disc.
Almost stuck the
I don't care
landing.
whether it's this, that, or the other thing. Well, she goes to college. She's not a girl. She's a woman. They don't go out with high school boys.
So not
Maybe
you
not
either.
out here. But Kayla and I are both straight out the hood, man. Where we come from, age don't make no difference.
Hit you with a hard disc.
Yeah.
Professor Banks, I have to say that your Shakespeare class is my favorite course this semester.
What's your favorite play so far?
Henry V.
And you know, that's surprising because sequels tend to be a little disappointing.
What?
Henry V.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I'm wondering what he's
Happened to catch
implying.
Rocky V.
Fair enough.
He's trying.
She's having none of him.
I've always favored Romeo and Juliet. which is based on the intellectual superiority of servants over those they serve.
Fair enough when you look at it in that light, Jeffrey. I get it.
Well, my favorite Shakespeare play is King Lear. Story of a strong, loving father destroyed by his children.
As he drinks.
Oh, Hamlet is my favorite.
Really, sweetheart? What's your favorite part?
Ophelia.
Mother, are you kidding? Mel Gibson in tights?
Oh.
Hamlet does have some of Shakespeare's most compelling poetry.
You know, speaking of poetry,
Oh, God. Here we go.
She wants nothing to do with him.
you know, I just got his tape. It's upstairs. Dude be dropping science.
I don't think we're covering him this semester.
Not familiar with his work.
Doing great, Will. Now bring it home.
Why?
Just having the conversation directly over her.
I went on a school trip to see a musical based on a Shakespeare play, Kiss Me Kate.
Actually, that was based on Shakespeare's Taming of the Shrew.
And, you know, in our building back in West Philly, we had a wild shrew once.
She's getting ready to like throw stuff at him.
Yo, dude was like this big. Stole a Smithfield ham from my Uncle Leroy.
He is striking out so hard.
Just biffing.
I was invited to my English professor's home. I was enjoying an interesting discussion on Shakespeare. I did not come here to discuss Rocky, rap, and rodents.
The 3 R's of Philadelphia.
And I'm not in high school.
There we go. Damn. Put him in his place.
Like a charm, Will.
Carlton smile.
Have you seen my car keys?
Vivian, how many times do we have to go through this? Let's retrace your steps. When did you last have them?
Last night.
Okay, when last night?
She needs an Apple AirTag.
Daddy, if you're always losing your keys, you
Oh.
should use my system.
What's that?
Okay, like I was always losing my car keys, so I went down to the key store and I had 30 copies made.
Oh my
That way, when
God.
I lose a key, I always have another one. And next month I do the same thing.
Next month.
Loses it every day.
That's your system?
Absolutely.
Jesus.
And I do the same thing with our house key.
Oh my God.
You mean there are copies of our house key all over Los Angeles?
Oh
Don't
no.
worry, Daddy. I put our name and address on all of them.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Get the locks changed immediately.
Yeah, right?
Kayla's gonna be here any minute, and I promised her I'd take her to a poetry reading down at USC, and I don't want to be late.
Oh, no, hold up, wait. Kayla's coming over here? Then look, I'm out of here. I don't even want to hear that girl's name again.
Fine, well, we don't have to talk about it.
You're not going to the poetry reading.
You know my beef with Kayla is?
Oh my God.
Well, I thought you didn't want to talk
He's
about
obsessed with her.
Because she's the only girl to really rebuke him.
Miss Kayla Samuels.
We'll leave as soon as we find the car keys.
He's in love.
He wants what he can't have.
Look, I just want to apologize for my behavior at dinner the other night.
Oh.
That's okay.
I just had one question, you know. I hope it's not too personal or anything.
All right. All right.
Have you always been this stuck up, or did it take like years?
Oh my
Wow.
God.
He was really getting like actually in.
You the one that's stuck up.
Me?
That's right, my brother, walking around fronting like you all that.
Yeah, tell him.
Excuse me, Miss Madam, but you are the one fronting like you all that, when in actuality, you about that much of that.
Uh-oh.
You so stuck up that your fingers got to make an appointment to scratch your damn head.
Dang.
My mama, oh, what about my mama?
Your mama's so fat they showed her a picture of her feet and she couldn't identify them.
Oh my God.
Damn.
Well, you know what?
Let's
Your
go.
mom is
Playground
so dumb,
insults.
She went to the movies. It said under 17 not admitted, so she went home and got 16 of her friends.
That's a good one.
I shouldn't be talking about your mama. I feel sorry for your mama. Having such an ugly child.
Oh.
Damn.
Get him in a
Damn.
sensitive spot.
Yep.
So ugly she tied a poke chop around your neck just so the dog would play with you.
Well, oh, you so ugly, your mama had to feed you with a slingshot.
These are
That
amazing.
ain't a fade on your head. That's your hair running away from your face.
Nice. Nice.
You know what? You so ugly. No. This is a good one.
Yeah, where are we going?
You
Where are
are
we going?
so ugly.
He lost.
That if you.
He ran out.
He's out. He's out of steam.
Damn, baby, you so fine.
He's like, I couldn't even get through it.
Oh.
I would kiss you, but I just had a chili dog.
Happy 2-week anniversary, Olive Oil.
2-week anniversary.
Wow.
Man, look like you've been studying with the hardness.
You ever filled your head with so much information you feel like it's gonna bust?
No.
But you
Never felt that.
know, I once got up to the 3rd level of Super Mario Brothers, and yo, it was hectic up there.
Two very different
I have a lot
people.
more reading to do.
Oh, no, that's cool. Go ahead. I got some stuff to do anyway.
Oh, no.
Just gonna hang out.
She's a serious student.
Uh-huh.
He's just gonna stare
The
at
stuff
her.
to do is staring at you.
Well, I'm studying.
And I'm studying
am I.
you. Yeah.
Damn, I'm almost ready for the test.
The audience is so encourageable.
Exam coming up.
All right. Let me help you out.
Okay, all right. Read me a passage from this book, and I'll try to identify the play.
This is not gonna work.
The weight of this sad time we must obey. Speak what we feel, not what we ought to say.
I like it. He did it on rhythm.
5, scene 3, King Lear.
Damn, you're good.
Well, not really. These children have been studying Shakespeare since the 9th grade. I'm just catching up.
Hey, but you're doing good enough to have a scholarship.
You know, when you start using them $1 million words, makes my liver quiver.
Yeah,
I know that feeling.
You're
Thank you, Will.
What's the
You're
liver
only
got to
boy
do
I've
with
ever
it?
been with that really appreciates my being sesquipedalian.
I'm into it.
Hi, Kayla. Hi, Will. Hope I'm not interrupting anything, but I probably am.
Why are you here? Go away.
Just wanted to pick up my checkbook. Have to buy a new outfit for the frat party on Saturday.
Oh, good for you.
Party. The guys of Sigma Sigma Gamma. There's going to be a really cool band, and everyone is going to be there.
You gonna invite me?
Man, how come you ain't want to go?
I've been to one of those parties, Will. It's like being on the moon or something. I didn't have nobody to talk to, and
You can talk to me.
I just left after 10 minutes.
Oh, well, that's all right. Here, come on. We can go to a party at my fraternity.
Your fraternity.
Yeah, Sigma Fly.
Sigma Fly. That's funny.
That's right, my dear. I'll be round your place at 8.
Oh. Yo, he is a character. He's a secret gangster. Something. I need his backstory.
And after a cognac or two, test the waters of adventure.
Ooh. Oh my God, the whole family's here.
I'm an excellent photographer.
Oh, really?
You're not camera shy.
Oh my lord.
Dang.
What?
Picture me like one of your butler girls.
So the draperies will be ready Thursday. Goodbye.
Goodbye?
All proper.
Adjusting the... walking out. We're not going to talk about it. I'm not going to dignify it with a statement.
Love boat. Soon we'll be making another run. When you got a fantastic woman at your side, you just feel like $1 million.
Oh, is that it?
Got a splitting headache.
Oh, what happened to you?
You know, when I have a headache, Kayla breaks out the baby oil and gives me one of them strong back rubs, you know? And then right after that, I don't want to hear it.
Yeah, I don't want to hear it. Long enough dry spell, it might make me do something.
It's Kayla Samuels.
Prince.
Hola, princesa.
Aw,
You look
cute.
so good.
Yeah, I know.
Tell me something I don't know.
Kayla,
Hi, Professor Banks.
you know you weren't in class yesterday.
I had cramps.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
He's a bad influence.
I'm really sorry. I've been so busy lately, but I will be there next time.
You better be.
So, Will, I'll see you tonight at the English department party?
Oh, yes, I'll be there.
Later, baby.
Yeah, not in front of your mom. Or your aunt.
I mean, basically.
Basically. Maternal figure.
You know, Aunt Viv, I'm sort of like a big old bag of Lay's potato chips, you know? It's like,
Full of air.
taste, you just can't stop.
Well, you're certainly like a big old bag of something.
Full of air.
Well, honey, listen to me. Now, I just read Kayla's Shakespeare exam. It's way below her usual work. Now, I'm going to have to give her D, and that kills me.
Look, that's just one bad grade. That ain't the end of the world.
Will, when your grades slip, we ground you.
If her grades slip, she loses her
If Kayla
scholarship.
slips, she loses her scholarship.
Yeah.
And she doesn't get another
That is
chance.
not good.
Yeah.
What you want me to do?
Get her back on track.
Let her have some time alone for her schoolwork.
Oh, yeah, this is great. This is great. I've been out here all these months chasing all these chicken-head girls around.
I finally get one, and you...
find a girl that I really like, and you gonna tell me I gotta leave her alone?
I know Kayla's special. But if you care that much about her, you have to be responsible. Do what's best for her.
But, like, have this conversation with her. Don't just ghost her.
You know, I make her happy. Your Aunt Viv, you know she wasn't fitting in at that place.
Yeah, but she's got to stay for the education.
This might be the difference between Dr. Kayla Samuels, who runs the hospital, or just Kayla, who cleans it.
Oh my gosh.
Ooh, wow.
Wow, that's perspective.
Hello, Hello, Will, Kayla.
Hey, babe.
Listen, Kayla, don't feel obligated to stay at this party because it's strictly optional.
What are they drinking?
So if you have work to do, it's all right
Punch.
to leave.
Yeah, I know. I was just taking a little break.
Fine. See you later.
Okay, what's Will gonna say?
Well, maybe it ain't such a bad idea, you know.
I guess this is kind of whack. We can have a little party in my room.
Ooh.
I was thinking maybe you should go by yourself.
Yeah, she's gonna think he's breaking up with her because he's not gonna be
See
honest.
each other every minute. And I thought we just need a little time apart.
Oh my God.
Apart? What the hell are you trying to say?
This is gonna come off wrong.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Look, I just think you need more time to concentrate on your studying.
Oh, that is weak.
Look, Caleb, you got a D on your last exam.
Did your auntie tell you that?
She did, yeah.
Caleb, you have a big opportunity here, and I don't want to have no parts of you doing
Yes, it's my big opportunity. That's what everybody keeps telling me, Will. I do not need
Getting sick and tired of it.
Damn.
He was the one thing that like wasn't reminding her of how out of place she
Look
was.
what you did! Look what you did! You ruined it.
That's all your fault.
No, but like I think on Viv, she was coming from the right place.
Yeah.
And so was he.
What are you doing here? I just wish everybody would leave me alone.
Can I come in?
Oh my
More
God.
people show up.
Kayla, baby, don't be so angry with Will. I told him that I didn't think you two should spend so much time together.
You did what?
Yikes.
You're not my legal guardian.
That's true.
How would you feel if someone interfered with your life? Just face it, Professor. You fit in here.
I don't.
I think I should go.
Will,
No.
I want you to stay.
No.
This is not a conversation he needs to be here
Fit in.
to
Let
have.
me tell you both
Let me
something.
tell you something. I got 4 older sisters. All of them mamas before they was 18. None of them finished high school. Everybody's waiting for kids. I'm the last chance
That's
for
a
the whole damn
lot of
family.
pressure, man.
Yeah, right? Jesus.
Oh, I know what that feels like. And I know what it feels like to clean hotel rooms during the day and go to school at night just to get the high school diploma I didn't get.
Hey, Viv, you dropped out of high school?
Oh, whoa.
It's not something I'm proud of, but I did it.
That's a big reveal.
Yeah, wow.
My whole family was counting on me, too. But I couldn't handle the pressure, so I ran off with some guy and quit school. By the time I realized I'd made a mistake, it was too late.
This makes so much more sense.
And honey, if you wonder why I seem to fit so well here, it's because I worked damn hard to get here, and I know I deserve it.
Damn straight.
And your problem is that you don't know you deserve it. Will knows it, and I know it. But unless you know it, there is nothing more I can say.
That's true.
So start taking a look at yourself.
I ain't know Aunt Viv clean hotel rooms.
I've never seen that woman clean in my
How come
life.
she never cleaned my room?
Because Jeffrey's there.
Just gotta pop in a joke.
Yeah.
I mean, look, I'm telling you, if there's anything I can do or not do,
Let me know.
I will do or not do.
That sounds good. Well, I got 3 weeks of goofing off to make up for, so.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
Can they stick through it?
Stay out your way.
Does she
I don't think they're making it.
not be on this episode?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you're right.
Seems like this is a breakup
I'll call you.
conversation.
Okay. Later, baby.
No, come on.
Later.
They can make it work.
Maybe she lasts a couple episodes. All right, okay.
They
okay,
didn't
okay.
get a single kiss in the entire
They
episode.
did not. I'm curious why that is.
It's probably on purpose. It was probably something she asked for. Because if you
Yeah,
notice,
yeah.
Will's always got a kiss. Every time
Uh-huh.
there's a girl of interest and it's like actually going somewhere,
He
there's
actually gets a kiss out of it.
Usually at least one kiss. This one, there was not a single one. It was always like, it was like an Indian movie. It was always like really
the
close.
necking, as they call it.
Well, the neck sniffing.
Yep.
So, you give me your thoughts. I'm going to look something up.
No, so this one was kind of interesting seeing Will actually put effort and emotion into a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
This is the first one where it really felt like he was genuinely invested in her.
Yeah.
You know, because usually a lot of his relationships that we see in the show, obviously they last for one episode, so we just see like the full arc of the relationship where he's really interested, flirting, and then finally finds some reason why he doesn't want to be interested in her. It was fun kind of seeing him be genuine in a relationship and genuinely care about her, and then have the thing that came between them be outside interference of his family rather than just him not liking a very specific quirk about this girl.
Right.
Right? Also, I mentioned it when she was talking about it. I forget Aunt Viv is the one from Philly, right? I don't know why I have it in my brain that, like, her and Uncle Phil both, like, came up with silver spoons and stuff like that. Obviously, that's not true because we see Uncle Phil's, like, you know, North Carolina heritage and, like, the farm boy and stuff like that. But Aunt Viv reads so much as being from high society that I forget she is the one from Philly who came up in the same neighborhood as like Will and his mom.
Right.
And so she has those kind of more, I guess, hard upbringing backstories. It's always kind of a mental switch that needs to be flicked every time she starts talking about it.
Yeah.
Just because she looks like she belongs to this world so much.
Right. So I'm going to come back to that, what you're talking about, just a hot second. So I looked it up. She was in a different world for 143 episodes.
Got it. That makes sense.
You and I watched Harlem Nights.
In Harlem Nights, that's where we know her from.
That edit hasn't been worked on yet, and we haven't even put it on the schedule to come out yet because we had a whole issue that I'm not going to detail as a whole bunch of stupid behind-the-scenes drama, inside baseball crap. But we did watch Harlem Nights, and I am going to try to get that out in the next several weeks as of, you know, this recording. So that's where we saw her. And when I watched her in Harlem Nights, I'm like, I know her face.
Right.
You're going to see me look at her. I'm going to be like, I know her. I don't know where I know her.
Why do I know her?
Yeah, and I didn't make the connection until now. And so, she's also in Living Single for one episode. So there you go.
There you go.
But I'm looking through her IMDb real fast. And
nothing else recent that we've seen her in.
She was in That's So Raven for one episode.
Oh, fair enough.
Which became the talk of the town on the last reaction that we put out.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I mean, this video is dropping well after that one.
Right,
but
right.
the That's So Raven thing, like, so many comments were like, yo, what are the other stories?
Right, because you've got, like, insider info.
But yeah, I liked their dynamic together. I actually thought that they played off each other pretty well. And I think that her story, what she's going through, was actually quite interesting. I know that her experience is not something necessarily that I can immediately or directly relate to, but I do have some experience with that insofar as, you know, when I spent time with, how do I relate this story in a way that's not boring? I was at a friend's wedding, and it was taking place in Thailand. And so I was spending time with the groomsmen's friends, who are all English. And so I thought, I get along with most people. I'll be fine.
I'll definitely be able to slide in with this group.
Yeah, I felt really out of place. Like, I didn't know how to connect with them. And I get along with most people just fine. I was, like, constantly trying to find my way into the conversation and listen and, like, partake, and I couldn't figure it out.
Wasn't working.
It made me feel extremely lonely because I'm like, I don't know how to, like, be part of this at all. So all I did was I started vlogging. And I'm just like, this is what I know. Like, and I'm just going to do that.
This is the only way I can continue to vibe with this crew.
Yeah, I just need to make myself feel happy, so I'm just going to vlog. I've experienced that in other areas, but that's the first one that pops into my head where I'm like, wow, that was weird. There was a thing in high school where I'm half white, but because I don't, like, look white,
not super presenting.
Yeah, it's like there was this white kid in high school who kind of edged me out because, like, most of the circle I was hanging out with at one point in high school was all white, and it's like I was sort of like pushed out because I'm not white enough. And I was like, it was the weirdest thing of, like, feeling like I didn't belong anymore.
You can suddenly start feeling that, like, the pressure away, right? Like, somehow conversations that you normally have and your normal sociability just isn't working.
Yeah.
And it's super strange feeling.
Yeah.
And there's nothing that, like, makes you feel worse of a human being. I run into it, not necessarily being specifically excluded, but every once in a while I go to, like, cast parties or rap parties of, like, shorts I've done or, you know, networking events.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it's because I don't particularly vibe well with, like, the general LA people or what it is, but there are very real moments where I'm like, I am being as charming as I possibly can be, and it feels like I can't maintain a conversation with anybody for more than 5 minutes. And so I'm just kind of sitting there like, well, how long do I have to stick around until I can just not be here anymore.
Keep trying to tell your ass, you got to bring me, dude. I
do, yeah. Next time I got to bring you in, it'll just be smooth sailing.
It'll be so much more fun, trust me.
But, it's not quite to the same level that, like, she's experiencing, but there is something to be said for if you can't find your community or you can't find an in to the community you're in, it's so isolating and it can feel so rough.
Yeah, I felt that throughout high school, honestly, like a lot. And it wasn't until I started taking night classes at the local community college that I actually found my clique. Because like in 10th grade, I was only going, because you have 6 periods in high school.
Right.
And so at a certain point in second semester of 10th grade, I was only going to 1 through 4. And my 5th and 6th period were actually my nighttime classes at Valley College. And I just continued that through the rest of high school because that's where I got along with people. I just realized that I'm an old soul and I got along better with adults than I did with people, my peers my age.
Yeah.
And so, it sucks. Like when you keep trying to find your way and you can't quite find that connection with people that you're hoping for. And I can't even imagine like being in that kind of environment where you're with all these people who, I don't know how to describe it, where they're just like so proper and smart.
Money is no object as well. Like her roommate busting in and being like, let me grab my checkbook. I'm going to buy a new outfit, a whole new outfit for this party. And she's a scholarship student who probably has to go without new outfits just to make sure that she can continue having the amenities that she has.
Exactly.
Right? Like they don't necessarily get into that as much. It's more kind of focused on her studies and maintaining her scholarship.
You get it though.
But like you get it. Like the implication is there where she's surrounded by all of these, like I think it's UCLA students who have a lot of wealth coming in here and like just have that money that they can spend. And so she's sitting there like, well, I guess I have to make do with the things I've got because I'm on a shoestring budget here of like, sure, my college is paid for, but I don't necessarily have the money to like live off of and do extravagant things in college, like buy new outfits for parties.
Yeah, that's tough. And I totally empathize with her character right away. It's like she finally found. I thought Will's character was sort of just saying things to justify spending time with her, but then what she was saying complemented it, where you got a clear picture, like she finally found someone that she can just be with.
Yeah.
Like be herself and have that sense of connection, and now it's being taken away from her. And it did have that appearance based on everything he was saying that he was trying to see somebody else.
Just be honest.
Yeah.
If you're having a moment like that, don't insist that she take some time, ask, right? Like that's the big thing is you just need to, every one of these problems, and this is my biggest pet peeve in like movies in general, would be solved if you just communicated and you were upfront, right? If you said, hey, my Aunt Vivian is worried about your grades.
Yeah.
And has asked me to give you some space.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you need some space?
Yeah.
Is that true? Just communicate to her rather than saying stuff that sounds like you're breaking up with her.
Yeah.
Because then she's going to misconstrue it, and then it's going to go south. Granted, it ended up working out, and Aunt Viv stepped up, which is great, but just be honest.
Yeah, I think he was trying to avoid throwing Aunt Viv under the bus.
That's fair, and I respect Will for that, because he does seem like the kind of guy who, like, no matter what, will not blame other people for things that happen.
He will not do that.
But which is a common theme throughout the show. There have been plenty of moments where he's kind of fallen on the sword and taken the fall for other people.
Even the last episode, he was trying to do that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Which is nice and great of him. But, he came this close to losing what seems like the girl of his dreams right now.
Yeah. I feel like that was almost a no-win situation because it feels like he's trying, from her perspective, it feels like he's trying to tell her what to do.
Yeah.
And there's no good way to navigate that.
Yeah.
Where it's like, in a word, it feels like control. And she's just trying to have control of her own life. And now you're taking away her agency to a certain degree.
Yeah.
It's like, just let her make the decision. She's a grown-ass woman from her perspective. And so that's a tough thing to navigate.
If I'm going to fail my classes, let me fail my classes.
Yeah.
That's the decision I'm making.
Yeah. I personally, having experienced certain things, it's like you just gotta you have to kind of do what Will did though, in all honesty.
Yeah.
Because I had a conversation with an ex years ago. She was coming out of high school. I was a year older than her, or 2 years older than her, and she was 18 at the time, just so we're all clear. And I didn't do anything illegal. And she was like making the decision whether to go to a college without any major. without any clear direction as to what you wanted to study.
Right.
Or go to a community college and stay near me. And I was like, look, I think it makes more sense to go to a community college and save money and then transfer to a university.
Until you figure out what you want to do.
Yes.
Yeah.
But do not, under any circumstances, stay for my ass. Do not stay for me. I am the wrong reason to stay. And she goes, okay, I got you. 6 months later, I found out she stayed because of me. I'm like, I did my best to be responsible, but like, I needed
Ultimately,
to think.
it's their choice. Yeah.
I needed to think ahead and be like, it's sad. Like, I almost had to be like, push her away, knowing that she's lying to me. It's like, how do you know? All these layers of games.
In the long run, you probably saved her money because she did the community college thing, and then hopefully went off and pursued a major that she was actually interested in, rather than trying and declaring her major right off the bat.
That is what happened, and I got no credit. No credit at all. Her mom, this is some stupid drama. We're way off the beaten path. Her mom took the money she was going to spend on those first 2 years and bought herself a car, right?
Wow.
So I'm like,
oof.
That was her mom saved money.
Yeah.
And then it managed to get a new whip. I'm like, all right, where's the gratitude?
No good deed goes unpunished.
And then my ex ended up going on and like actually finding her path and having a successful career.
But you know what? You're vindicated here.
Yeah.
I believe you.
Yeah.
The comments believe you. That's what matters.
I'm not telling any lies. I'm not being hyperbolic at all. This is all true. I have a tendency to be hyperbolic. Everything I said, no hyperbole whatsoever. Anyway, on to the next episode.
Here are my car keys. Ashley has a birthday party to go to on Saturday afternoon, and Carlton may use the car to go to Clee Club practice.
And Master William?
He's not allowed to use the car again until August of 1992.
1992.
Everybody, I'm going. Excuse me, Mother, but I am very, very offended.
Why?
You don't get car time either?
Instead of making Jeffrey work on the weekend, you should leave the running of this household to me.
No.
I mean, I am 21 years old.
Under no circumstances.
I'm sorry, baby.
That's the worst
I didn't think you'd
idea.
want to run the household.
Well, I've got to learn sometime. After all, in a couple of years, I'm going to have my own family and my own butler.
A couple of
I hope
years?
it's no and I know.
Well, if you had to pick a weekend to go out of town, you picked a good one. I'll be at the office working most of the time anyway.
If you have a lot of work to do, why don't you just do it here?
That's why. Enter the reason to leave.
That's why.
Oh, short-lived.
Come on.
I just got my hair cut. Kind of fly, huh?
I don't understand why you get your hair cut like that.
Come on, Uncle Phil. All the brothers in Philly play their hair like this. Hair on the top, none on the sides. But I guess y'all got kind of a reverse.
Yeah, you got the opposite thing going on.
I wring him by the neck.
Yeah, right?
Well, I'm leaving.
You're leaving? Hey, finally, I always thought you could do better. Good luck.
I'm going to Berkeley to get
Be
my
serious.
Oh, you are? When you coming back?
Tomorrow night. Now, while I'm gone, I want you to do everything your Uncle Philip says.
Everything?
The light on his face.
Yo, wait,
Incredible.
don't leave me here.
Don't do me like this.
Yeah, come on, please. Take me with you. Separate yourself. Oh my God, Carlton.
Good luck. My mom's away for the weekend. Our butler's off duty.
Oh.
Dad will be leaving for the office in any minute.
Oh.
And I just took a multivitamin.
Oh.
What the hell?
Good for you, Carlton.
The multivitamin.
What a pick.
He's setting the mood.
Michelle, I just wanted to say,
Will's gonna mess this up.
For sure.
I think you're the most talented member on the swimnastics team.
Swimnastics?
Well, I can hold my breath for long periods of time.
Oh my God.
Oh.
Good. We're going on.
Why? It sounds like something every guy wants to hear.
Yeah, right?
What are you doing?
Gosh dang it.
So I have to be responsible for all the children.
We were in the middle of something.
Come on, kids, let's have a little talk.
Oh my God.
Oh no.
You are not the representative.
This is not what you're supposed to be responsible for.
I can remember what it was like to be your age. Your bodies are going through a lot of changes.
Oh my God.
Please stop now.
And you're probably having
Speak
a lot
no
of feelings
more.
that you've never had before. But even though there's a lot of pressure from your peers, remember.
How desperately they want the ground to open up and swallow them.
Let's go to the mall.
Damn it, Hillary.
And who exactly is going to be at this mall?
Now's not the time to be mom.
Look, I promise
Being obnoxious.
Give me that.
I'll trade you for the car keys.
I'll trade you for the car keys.
I don't want you taking our car downtown to some pool hall.
You can't do this to me. Aunt Viv! Ooh, she's gone.
Ah, darn. And
That's
she
right,
said, do
Will.
whatever Uncle Phil says.
No one can hear you scream.
That's scary. He's menacing.
Just because you don't like pool halls doesn't mean that I shouldn't go. I mean, you're just trying to make sure I don't have any fun. Your only source of pleasure is making me unhappy.
That's not true. I have my wine collection.
I have my wine collection.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no. Hillary left the keys.
Hold up. You wasn't listening. You couldn't go to the pool hall. He said he ain't want you to go to the pool hall.
There is a difference.
Yeah, that's true.
Two demons.
What are you, ignorant? Pick up the damn key.
Well, that aged great, didn't it?
Yeah, it sure did. That was a terrible break.
Next time you come in here, I'm going to use this.
Oh my God. Oh my God. We didn't need that door anyway.
You see her laughing?
I had your back.
So what do you want?
I'm just here to play.
Dream on.
I'll take a table.
But you're in luck. Table 7 over here is vacant. Fred.
Get out of here.
Man, I can't get no sleep around here today to save my life.
On the pool table?
I only have 3 rules. No spitting, no fighting, and use coasters.
Yes, ma'am.
Ow.
All right. Who wants some? I'll play.
Uh-oh.
Step right up.
Oh, jeez. He's going to get caught into a money
Put a little money
situation.
on it just to make it interesting.
Yeah, here we go.
Man, just playing for fun.
Oh, smart. Smart dude. Maybe I will put some money on it.
What the hey? Maybe just $5.
No.
Oh, no.
He suckered you.
Or he suckered him.
Oh, he got suckered. Oh, that's 2.
Wow, that's impressive. From that break, that's crazy. I mean, it's not like he said anything about not being good, so it wasn't exactly hustled. The guy wanted to put the money on it, but first.
Oh, it's like a Vegas craps table now.
Yeah, right?
Is that real?
No way. Get off the table.
I do.
Uh-oh.
So you want to play me, my brother?
Well, since you done beat all the suckers at this table, maybe you'd like to try your luck over here with the big boys.
Oh.
Ain't no thing but a chicken wing. My game is on.
All right, then. 20 a ball is what we shoot.
20 a ball?
What, $20 a ball?
You in the big leagues now, boy.
I wouldn't do it.
No, that's a bad idea.
You look like the king of the hill around here or something.
Hey, you can take him, kid.
Thanks.
Yeah, give him some, Will.
Oh, no.
Oh, my God. It's the 1-2 setup.
Well, and then I really wouldn't want to do what I know I can do, if you know what I mean.
Nah, I don't know what you mean.
Uh-oh.
Why don't you tell me?
I know what he means.
Now's not the time.
Don't take a genius to understand the boy. He said in plain English that he didn't want to embarrass your ugly behind up here in front of these girls.
Yikes.
And he also said that if it wasn't for the fact he won so much money from that fool over
It's
there,
all over
he'd take
him.
your money too.
Thank you very much for clearing that up.
Yeah, you're so helpful. Thanks, man.
All right, then, my brother. Rap.
Uh-oh.
I used to dance to this song all the time as a
Really?
kid. Yeah.
Okay.
So this song was also on the Power Rangers CD.
Nice. Nice.
And so I used to dance out to it all the time.
What are we doing? Are we just playing hit whatever ball we want to in? Cause like
For the sake of the show.
that's not how 8-ball works.
No one's counting except for Michael.
Well, my brother. Looks like you owe me a nice little piece of change.
Oh my God.
The 500 big one.
Whoa.
And 10% for his manager.
Man.
Oh, he got played.
Yeah,
What did I tell you?
He did get hustled. You were right.
Hustle is such an ugly word. I prefer to think of it as creative money management.
Creative money management.
Hey, my man, all I got is 200.
No. See, that ain't all you got. I seem to recall you driving up here in a Benz.
Oh no.
Wait, the car ain't
Now
even
you're
mine.
in trouble.
You are so right, my brother.
Oh shit.
Oh no. Oh no.
He told you not to go.
Yeah. Uncle Phil told you not to go. But how did you let this happen? Like, you clearly spend a lot of time in pool halls. You should have known what you were doing.
Where are you going?
You know, the avarice of youth.
Gambler's fallacy as well.
What kind of party?
It's a birthday party.
Hillary taking on this role is surprising.
It is kind of funny. She was way too eager.
Courtney, Priscilla, Maggie, David, Josh.
Wait, let's just...
Back it up. David?
Now, I was not informed that there would be boys at this party. I really, really don't like the sound of this.
But all my friends are going to be there.
And if all your friends jumped off a cliff, would you do it too?
I was so expecting her to just be like lazy and like, oh, I won't do anything.
No running in the house! You'll put your eye out!
Well, she's ready to mom.
Yeah.
Hillary, listen, I'm in big trouble. I need your help.
What's wrong?
Look, I just need $300.
$300? What for?
Hey, young blood. Man,
Uh-oh.
y'all sure got it going on up in here.
Please don't tell anybody that.
Will, who is he?
Listen, Hillary, he's from the pool hall. I just lost a couple games, and I need $300.
You blew $300 and you don't even have a sweater to show for it?
Oh, there's Hillary.
Thanks.
Look, she won't find out if you just get me the money.
What's this guy grabbing?
Okay, just let me go look.
Just going through all the stuff. The cigar case.
Hey, tell you what, have a seat here. I'm gonna go see if I borrow that money from my butler.
Sit down. Don't touch anything.
Oh no, oh no, oh no.
Oh no. Why aren't you at work? Oh God. Oh God.
Cocktails?
Cocktails.
Who the hell are you?
It's a great question.
Well, my name is Fred Lomax Jr., and I presume you Will's butler, so you can fix me a Rob Roy with a sidecar.
Oh no.
Oh, you're one of Will's friends.
Yeah.
Get out.
Or I'll throw you out.
I can't go back to that pool hall without that $300.
$300?
Ooh.
I see you've met my earth science teacher.
Oh, Jesus.
Earth science teacher.
Yeah, that's right. He was not exactly hospitable, so I'm leaving. But if you ever want to see that car again, you better come up with that $300.
Thanks, man. Really appreciate your loose lips.
Just put him out.
Uncle Phil, I'm sorry. Listen, I know you told me that I shouldn't go. They hustled me. They're holding the car till I can pay them their money. Hey, Uncle Phil, I'm really...
Stupid? I know that, Will.
Yes.
We've covered that.
Well, I can see that.
Later, we gotta get that car back.
Uncle Phil, you can't go down there by yourself. You can't handle those dudes.
Are you
They
sure
got
about
guys in there
that?
that make you look like Webster.
Are you? Nice.
I should accompany you.
Have you seen Webster?
No, I haven't.
Butler for Mr. Chuck Norris.
Sparring butler. Oh God.
Uncle Phil, you sure you know what you're doing?
Oh, absolutely. This is strictly a legal matter between me and the management.
Uh-oh.
Our car has been illegally impounded in this establishment, and if it's not returned immediately, I will be forced to take serious legal action and have your license revoked.
Uh-oh.
Well, we got you fooled. We ain't got no license.
Hard to get me legally if we're not legal.
Legal stuff is going to work. I mean, the only legal phrase these people know is, will the defendant please rise?
Ain't that the truth?
That one over there.
All right, pal. I'm here to get the car.
Seems to me there's a small matter of $300, pal.
I'm not giving you 1 cent.
All right.
We'll play for it.
You want to wipe out the debt? You can play for it.
Oh.
$20 a ball.
Oh.
Uncle
Phil's got skills.
Exactly how they got me.
Just don't let him break. Don't let him break.
I'm not about to bet on some game I've never played in my entire life.
What's the matter, buddy? Aren't you man enough?
He's hustling them. This poor dude's so small.
Seems to me that you don't want to play because you can't play.
Oh my God. Get your finger.
Get your finger off me before I bite it off.
How difficult can that be? I've seen it on TV.
That's right. All you got to do is put the balls in the hole.
Oh, Uncle Phil's hustling
Yeah,
them.
he's hustling them.
Jeffrey, get me one of those stick thingies.
Stick thingies.
Do you think this is wise? Oh, don't be ridiculous, Jeffrey. It's simple geometry.
All right. Just don't miss one. You got to get one on the break, otherwise
Oops. Well, that was just a practice shot.
Oh my God.
Looks like it's my turn.
Oh, he's gonna do one.
Yeah,
after
he's
the
just
other.
he's gonna one after the other. Oh God, he's just.
I'm still convinced Uncle Phil's playing.
He's got to be right.
Now you owe me $400.
Uncle Phil, can you just pay him and let's go?
No. I think I'm getting a lot better, don't you?
Oh my God, is he gonna put more money on it?
Double or nothing.
Yeah, double or nothing.
Let's play another game. I mean, I want another chance. Let's play another game.
Uncle Phil!
I don't know. You know, my time is very valuable. I couldn't possibly play another game.
I couldn't take more of your money.
How much?
Let's say a nice round figure like $100 a ball.
100 a ball?
$100 a ball?
That's right.
He's about to clean the floor. He's about to clean the floor with him.
I know he's acting.
$100 a ball.
He's playing.
You got yourself a game.
Let me break.
Jeffrey? Break out, Lucille.
Lucille.
What?
He's got his own pool cue.
I was just waiting for him to take that jacket off.
Let's go. He knows what he's doing.
Damn.
Nice. Well, that was easy.
He's been hiding this. He's dancing to it.
Having a great time. Let's go.
Just because he acts like a stiff doesn't mean he doesn't know how to do.
I mean, with that big of a house, you gotta have a pool table, right? Oh my God, what a shot. Simple geometry.
Why is he eating a hoagie? Damn.
My God. Shouldn't have given him the break. Break out Lucille.
This could be a whole side hustle.
Yeah. He's having too much fun.
I know he's too good for this. He's too classy for it.
Yep.
Eventually, you keep hustling enough people, you'll get your ass kicked.
Yeah.
700, 800,
Like physically.
$900.
And 10% for his manager.
Go
Do not
away.
touch me.
Don't mess with my boy again. You mess with him, you messing with me.
Oh.
You tell him, Uncle Phil. Everybody walking out all proud.
He's sauntering out like a gangster. You get home, you're in trouble, though.
Come on. Parents, she's leaving. Oh my God.
Hi, Hillary.
Mother, you're back. How was your trip?
Fine. How was your weekend with the kids?
It went great.
Really?
Mother, I've got to tell you, even though I wanted to do this, deep down I had a lot of anxiety about taking on this kind of responsibility.
Oh, really?
I can honestly say I handled it, I prevailed, and now I think I'm ready to have children of my own.
Oh, good. With who?
So, where are the kids?
What, you mean like now?
Mommy! Oh, thank God you're home.
What's the matter?
Hillary was a tyrant all weekend.
She was terrible.
Next time you go out of town, I beg of you, please just put food and water in a dish.
Food and water in a dish.
Someday you'll have children of your own, and then you'll understand.
So, how was your weekend?
Oh, fine. I got a lot of work done. Finished up a little early tonight, so Will and I had a chance to spend some time together.
Aww.
We had fun.
Don't say anything.
Got along? It figures you choose the weekend I was away. Well, I'm exhausted, and I am going to bed. Good night.
Night, baby. I'll be up in a minute, sweetheart.
I just have to have a talking to.
How come you ain't tell Aunt Viv what really happened?
Because I don't want her to worry about it. It's between you and me.
Oh.
Well, do
Yes,
you think
sir.
she'll put 2 and 2 together when the cops dig my body up?
Fair enough.
Don't give me any ideas, Will. I just have one question. Why are you so hard-headed?
Great question.
Is that like a rhetorical question?
You know, a hard head makes for a soft behind.
Oh no.
Spank me?
Run away, run away.
I thought crossed his
I
mind.
know the severity of what you did tonight. We're going to discuss your punishment tomorrow. Is that understood?
Yes, sir.
Not now?
Uncle Phil, I just want to say thanks for coming down to the pool hall and saving my butt tonight. I ain't seen too many people shoot like that. Where'd you learn?
Well, let's just say I've spent time in a pool hall or two in my life. I know what goes on there. which is why I don't want you going down there in the first
Yeah,
place.
exactly. It's dangerous.
You think I want to spoil your fun? I just want you to come home in one piece.
And not owe $300 to a bad dude.
Or lose a car.
Yeah.
And I also want to thank you for winning my money back.
No.
Your money? I'll play you for it.
I was gonna say, he's like, now I'm certain they have a pool table in the house, so like Will can just play on that if he wants to scratch that pool itch. I wish I had a pool table at my house because I love pool.
I have to make an amendment to a statement I made earlier. We need to see Uncle Phil's backstory too. Like, what? There is so much. He had a whole thing that we kind of explored in previous episodes with the pig farm and all that stuff. But he's got a whole thing that he hasn't talked about. He's deliberately mysterious. I'm like, there's a story there. I feel
What I love is they regularly, and I talked about this on the last episode too, is they regularly remind us that like Uncle Phil and Aunt Viv were not born to this like the other kids, right? Like they had to come up into it. And they came from, kind of more similar backgrounds to what Will has come from. But because they're older and they've settled into like high society life and like those creature comforts, you start to forget. And so I think that's kind of the fun of episodes like these where we get like a little glimpse into their lives and who they are.
Right.
And that backstory. Because it's like, oh, right, I'm watching normal people that have gotten rich, not people that have been rich the whole time.
Yeah. They didn't inherit that wealth.
Yeah.
It almost reminds me of how, like, when you are growing up, you look at your parents and they've just been that your entire life of like these kind of, I guess, for lack of better phrasing, boring people.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
And you don't think, oh, they had a whole life before that, before you ever came along. Like my dad was a world traveler before I was born. Once I came into the picture, he had to like stop all that.
My parents were together until I was 3, and I can't imagine how that happened. I'm gonna be honest. Like, love my parents to death.
Yeah.
I don't know how they were together long enough for me to exist.
It was all your fault, Michael. You did something. I don't know what. I'm gonna figure it out. We'll get to the bottom of this.
But I absolutely agree with you. It's like it's that weird moment of they had lives outside of what we're seeing, right? And so not only do you have that with your parents, but because we only see Aunt Viv and Uncle Phil in the context of like their Beverly Hills mansion and things like that, you forget that there was more to them beforehand. So it's fun getting little glimpses of like the people they were in their youth.
Yeah. Maybe it is, like you said, maybe it is best just kept mysterious like that, and you get the glimpses that you do throughout the show. But there's I don't know, a curious part of me that wonders what it would be like to have a show or a movie that kind of gives you insight into what it was like for them leading up to the beginning of the show, of how their pursuit of happiness movie, or story. And so with enough time, AI will give us everything.
No, but you're right. Yeah, you type it in. Like, I want to see Aunt Viv and Uncle Phil's full backstory until the moment the show begins.
Exactly.
And then just continue playing Fresh Prince of Bel-Air from there.
Yeah, exactly. It'd be amazing, But anyway, it was a fun episode, and the pool hall thing is a theme that's also explored. I might have mentioned this in Family Matters with Steve Urkel. There was also a film that I want you to watch. I don't know if we would do a reaction to it, called Color of Money. It's a Scorsese film with Paul Newman and Tom Cruise, which is like, to think of them two together is wild.
That's crazy. I always think of them as like really kind of separate eras, but
yeah, they were. That was Tom Cruise when he was much, much younger, and with a unibrow that was like not quitting. And so it was just a fun pool hall movie.
I'll add it to my homework list of watched movies.
Yeah, I feel bad for Carlton though. That never got resolved.
The girl, I know, poor Carlton. Yeah. He finally gets a win, like action with a girl that genuinely seems interested in him, and like his moves are working on. Yeah. And then Hillary really just has to come in and spoil it.
Squashed it.
I was so surprised how her arc went in this episode because I was fully expecting her to be handed this responsibility and then just, again, make Jeffrey do all the things and stuff like that and be like, oh, yeah, I'm in charge. Now, you kids wait on me. Like, bring me dinner, like, do my homework, things like that. But she actually tried to step up to be mom.
She stepped up pretty well.
Her heart was in the right place.
Yeah.
She may have like overdone it a little bit.
Overcorrected?
Yeah, massively overcorrected.
Yeah.
And was doing like the, what I see mom do rather than what actually mom is doing. But I was surprised. I was like, okay, Interesting. I'm so curious why you decided to make this turn all of a sudden.
You know, when Aunt Viv came back home, it was almost like Homer Simpson putting the eraser back in his nose. I don't know if you know that reference.
No, I don't.
In The Simpsons, Homer, like, it's found out that he's got something. It's an eraser or a crayon. It was a crayon. He had a crayon wedged up in his, like, brain or something because of sniffing crayons as a kid. I might be messing this up. But the doctor figures it out and pulls it out, and then he's a genius. And he's, like, solving math equations and all of this stuff and doing all kinds of cool things. But then, like, no one in his family can relate to him anymore.
Right.
So he's got to put it back in so he can be an idiot again. And so when Hillary was actually doing really, really well up until Mom Aunt Viv came back home, and then she's like, wait, right now? And then she became like a dummy again.
Yeah, exactly. She totally lost all of like the mom energy.
Yeah.
It was like, oh, mom's back. I don't have to worry about anything anymore.
I forgot to ask you, do you know what Unsolved Mysteries is?
Yes, I know what Unsolved
Mysteries is. Okay, so you already know what that is. So there was a show called Webster. Like, that's the reference that Will Smith was making.
Oh, he's so small.
Yeah, he's I believe he was an actor or isn't. I don't know if he's alive anymore. But one of those guys who just
54 years old.
Oh, he's still alive. Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
wow.
Almost like Gary Coleman. You know who Gary Coleman is?
Yes, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Like, so I don't know how to describe it without, like, I don't know what's okay to say on YouTube anymore. So y'all know what I'm talking about. You know, how do you describe? Forget it. I'm not even gonna like enter that hole.
Not even gonna touch that with a 10-foot pole.
I don't know what is the correct terminology anymore to describe someone like Emmanuel Lewis. But yeah, so Webster was just a fun TV show. I like my recollection of it is so fragmented at this point, but I think it was white parents that adopted a black kid.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he's just a cute, adorable kid. He was a huge TV star.
Oh, he was real cute looking in that poster. So I imagine he was quite the audience love.
So that's when Will Smith was like, "Yeah, he makes you look like Webster." Yeah.
I understand now. I figured that was the joke being made based on the context, but now that I have the actual context of the joke, it's so much funnier just because of the size disparity between the two of them.
Yeah, exactly. So I hope one day I can whip out things like the way Uncle Phil did. You know, you just keep it kind of secret. The thing is, I'm such a blabbermouth about myself, and like I'm very transparent. And so I do wonder if and when I have a kid, excuse me, let me take that back. I do wonder when I have a kid, like how much am I going to hold back? How much am I going to keep secret? Just so I can surprise them, just so I can see that look on their face.
Right? I look forward to the day that I hopefully get to do that to my kid, where I'm like, oh yeah, dad actually has skills. Dad knows what's up. But I am such a blabbermouth and a bit of a show off that I'm probably going to blow that way too early. It's not going to have the same punch or oomph. And Lord knows, I hope I'm not going to have to save my kid from $300 of debt to a pool shark. So
that's rough. All right, you guys, thanks so much for hanging out. Hopefully you enjoyed that. Let us know your feelings in the comments below. I'm Jaby Koay. This is
Michael Boos.
Peace out.